today with another video. But before I get started on all the details, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sherelle. If you like what you see on your way out, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, please make sure to turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any of my videos. This video is going to be brought to you by the company Myfirstwig. Of course, I'm going to make sure to leave all of the details down below in the description area. But this is their packaging right here. I don't know why it always gets dark when I get up on the screen like this, but this is her box. And today I'm gonna be showcasing a bob because it's that time of the season. Of course, you get your unit in this satin bag. And then this is the starter kit. It just includes 2 wig clips and it also includes a rat tail comb. In the box, they include the wig details and then they also include a dark wig cap. Is their Yaki bob wig. This one is in a length 10 inches. It also has a 13x6 parting space area. And the thing about this unit is the lace is cut. So it looks like Myfirstwig is jumping on board with the pre-everything wig. The knots are already bleached, the hairline is already pre-plucked, and the lace is already cut. And it does come with your 2 combs on the side. It also comes with a comb in the back, your adjustable straps. They also include an adjustable elastic band. And it does have like a little bit of lace in the back, which they already pre-cut also. Get up close to show you guys that parting space area. And you can see that they pre-cut that in the front. Of course, I like when the companies already do pretty much all of the work for you. You don't have to do too much anymore. So I'm really excited to try this wig. This is a small cap size, which is a cap size 1. So if you don't know your cap size, make sure to follow the instructions on the website so you can make sure that your unit is going to fit you correct. And I have a small head. So with Myfirstwig, I usually never have the issues of the wig being too big. It usually fits really good. Y'all, girl, do we see this? Okay, like look at this. There's places on my head, I haven't done anything to it, but look how perfectly the lace is already blending into my skin. Like, y'all know sometimes with some of the pre-cut wigs, I'd be like, I need to go in and trim some of the lace down, but I'm gonna look up because y'all know I like to look up, make sure there's no halo. And I don't think I'm gonna really have to do anything except for, you know, get all this together because this is, let me not speak too soon. On the side, I am noticing that I am gonna have to just kind of go in and trim some of this lace down because it is overlapping my ear. And of course we want this to lay down flat. So I am gonna have to go and cut some of that down. But other than that, I'm gonna get up close so you guys can see the lace. The option that I have on this particular style is the deep pre-bleach and also the deep pre-plucked option. So make sure you check out the website because they do have different options that you can choose from on how you want the front of your hairline to look and also the bleaching options. I think that this one just looks really good. Look at the pre-plucked hairline. The knots are very small, very easy to conceal if you even have to go in and do anything, because on this particular wig, I don't think much is going to have to be done. Like, look at that. You want to get into this parting space because you do have the option to part this unit on the side if you choose to. I'm probably going to leave mine as a middle part, and I think I can possibly go back a little bit further. Like, look how far back you can go with the parting space. So you definitely get some versatility with this unit. This company, 9 times out of 10, I'm definitely going to rock it glueless just because it does fit my head so well. I don't have to worry about any bunching or anything going on back here. Everything just fits really flat and lays down really good. I'm loving the length so far. I don't know once I flat iron it, hopefully it's not going to give me Dora the Explorer, but I think we might be good. I might have to do a little shifting because I want to make sure everything is lined up so I don't end up cutting off too much lace on either side. I want it to be even. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get to installing this. I don't think much is going to have to be done. First, you guys are going to see me style this, and then I am going to be back with my final thoughts on this unit. What's your name, B.O.B.? So they calling you Bob? Okay, y'all, I love this, okay? I love this unit so bad. So bad. This is really nice. I love how everything is just already put together. So let's go ahead and get into it. So as you're seeing, I did end up cutting off some of that lace on the side. I didn't have to cut off too much, but of course I like for my lace to sit above my ear. And I did not add any mousse to the side. I just bobby pinned the side down so that it wouldn't flap up too much. And of course, if I move it, you can see it, but it definitely blends in with my sideburns. It definitely blends in with my edges, so I feel like it still looks really natural. But yeah, I like to bobby pin under and then pull some of the hair out so you can't see anything, and it still looks really natural. Next thing I added was my olive oil mousse to the very front of the hairline. You guys seen when I placed the unit on, it was already looking like it was going to blend in well to my skin, but the mousse is just like some extraness to it to make it really look like it has the melted effect without having to commit to any type of adhesive or any type of glue. It just looks so good, and because the hairline is already pre-plucked, it made it look even better. So I put the mousse on and I just kind of combed the hair out of the way because of course I want you guys to see the hairline, and no baby hairs, because no baby hairs are needed at all with this particular style. But yeah, definitely glueless, can pick it up, put it back down. I didn't have to go in and trim any of the lace down. I feel like they cut it perfectly. Sometimes, like I said, with certain wigs that are already pre-cut, even though they kind of do like the zigzag effect, it's still too much lace left on and you can really see it. But I like how they trimmed it perfectly to where you're not really gonna have to go in and do anything unless you want to. That's up to you. But I rocked this straight out of the box. Elastic band on and then let everything dry down, and then I removed it. It looked great, as you guys can tell. And then I worked on straightening out this hair. This is a Yaki texture once again, so straightening this out definitely wasn't an issue at all. In the front, there were a few little longer pieces, so I just trimmed it down. Wasn't a lot to be trimmed, but I wanted this to kind of look even all the way around. I didn't want any long points in the front. And It's looking good. And y'all know what I always say about a bob. There's no thinness going on. Like, I'm turning, okay, and it's all flowing together. Let's hit this side. Turn, flow. Turn, flow. So we love that about a bob wig, especially this length. Why is it short in between? Also added some powder into the parting space area just to kind of help open it up a little bit. So the parting space looked good. I feel like it just looked a little bit tight, so adding the powder definitely helped to open it up. The one thing that bothered me with this unit is the shorter flyaways at the top. Like, y'all can't see it because the camera's not really picking it up, but the shorter hairs, like in this area, I had to keep going in with some wax to kind of get it to lay down a little bit more. But I don't want to be heavy with the wax because, of course, I don't want it to look super glossy and shiny up in this area. So if I was to go in and wash this unit, I would definitely make sure to add a little bit of mousse. I didn't want to have to do that because I didn't want to have to wait on it to dry down, but I would definitely add a little bit of mousse just to control that. Because I mentioned the flyaways, I am also getting just a little bit of frizziness towards the bottom part in the back. So you definitely want to make sure you go in with some type of serum that's going to help kind of control it. But I don't think you should be heavy-handed with it because this is a Yaki texture, so you don't want it to look stiff at all. As far as shedding and tangling goes, I did receive a little bit of shedding, but I also did cut into the lace on the side. It's not a ton of shedding going on now, like maybe a strand or two that I'm catching on my shirt. As far as tangling goes, I'm not getting any at the moment, but like I always say with Yaki texture units, especially with the bob, notice that it starts to get dry towards the ends and it'll start catching a little bit. So you definitely want to make sure you go in with some conditioner when it is time to wash it, just to kind of refresh those ends. And then once you flat iron it, you'll be good to go. But yeah, that's the only thing about the Yaki texture, is that at the ends is where it'll start to get old really quick, and it can look stiff, especially if you just keep wearing it and you're not washing it and everything. Once you wash it, it does come back to life, but you'll just have to go in and just keep maintaining it. Than that, I really do love the length on this wig. I feel like it's perfect, especially with the springtime coming up. It's not a lot on the back of your neck. And I also like how the texture just looks so realistic. It doesn't look crazy at all. It doesn't have a heavy sheen. It definitely fits my face really good. You can always check the website to see if they offer a longer length if you feel like 10 inches is just too short for you. I'm happy that they are adding the pre-cut units to the website because Myfirstwig is already known for being beginner friendly, but now this makes it super beginner friendly. Okay. What you guys think about this unit? Is it a yay or a nay? If you are feeling this one, I am going to make sure to leave a link down below in the description area. Once again, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on those notifications, share and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.